What's up, guys? Welcome to the Bic FFA Free-For-All 2011 Raleigh Finals. Tonight, we're going to be showcasing the final 8 competitors that battled it out throughout the open Bic FFA Free-For-All right here in Raleigh. These are the only 8 players that remain. The winner of this free-for-all tonight will earn a spot on the Bic FFA Elite and will win a trip to our national championships at a shot to compete in a final Bic FFA free-for-all to win $4,000. So there's a lot on the line tonight. Let's go ahead and meet the winner or the competitors for tonight's match. Right over here we have Robin Bruh Bruh, Tito Matic, Playa Joe, Furious, Jam Kitty. He's got a fan favorite right there. NYC Seashell, Flamehead, and Campy. All right, guys, the stage is set. I'm gonna show it up, or toss it up to Shockwave and Gandhi in the booth, and they're gonna start the match. Let's go!
We are here, Chris. The Bic FFA free-for-all. 15 minutes of complete and utter chaos is ahead of us. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, we got the best 8 players out there in Raleigh. They competed for the last 2 days for a spot in this prestigious event. And we got to pick our favorites. I think we're going to do that when we get in the game right now.
Nope, let's do it beforehand. Let's see. Nope, they are starting the game. I'm going to play it. Joe, you've never done me wrong in the past. Buddy, let's do this.
Yeah, we do have a few members that have been in these before. Some familiar names. We've got Tito Matic, Campy, and like you said, Playa Joe. 3 players that we have seen in these before, consistently coming to events, placing well in these. But you know, I'm going to go with Jam Kitty.
Jam Kitty.
Did you hear the crowd out there when they announced him? Jam Kitty seemed to be the fan favorite. Unfortunately, starting off not doing so hot, being double teamed. But it's free-for-all. That kind of stuff happens.
Yeah, luckily we have 15 minutes to figure it out. So with that said, we are going to be rotating through all 8 screens, showing you. And then at the last final 2 minutes, we're going to follow the people who are in the top 3. But let's keep in mind, Chris, this is a 15-minute grueling match. No set kills in here. It's just going to be people scrambling for kills. And you know, what can we expect? A lot of overkills or just kill steals, or what are we looking to do?
We don't see too many overkills during these games. I mean, sometimes, you know, you get the triple kill, you do get the overkill. But in Halo Reach, it seems that for the most part, you're trying to spawn and just get a single kill. That should be your focus for the most part. Every time you spawn, you want to at least get one. And as soon as you get that first one, sometimes, you know, a few more kills will fall into your lap. But these players, they're going to have a tough time really stepping up, really going on these extended streaks.
Definitely the main stage is a lot of pressure, but now we have Campy going up to the landing. He's going to just kind of wait for his shield to go back. He spots a guy. Playa Joe, my dude, coming in, but he gets his kill stolen. Bad break. But it seems like we have a big tie here. It's very close. A bunch of 6s and 5s. It's still so early. Only a minute 20 has passed.
To start the game, it's almost like a marathon. You know, you want to stay near the front of the pack. You don't necessarily have to make your move to win the game yet. But you obviously don't want to fall behind. Players that fall behind early in the game have a tough time going back up. You just kind of want to stay there near the top. And then we're going to see as the game goes on, about 10 minutes out of the 15 minutes in, we're going to see players start to make their move and try to pull away from the pack.
Seems like Furious and Flamehead are at the top with 9 and 8, and the rest of the players are still nipping at their heels, just waiting for a big break to come. And we're going to stay on board here with Robin Bruh Bruh, RBB for short, and he's doing a good job running the top middle, which, you know, is a very dominant strat because players will be getting weakened at the landing, underneath the base, at the base, and Furious has actually got an overkill, and he's going to be taken down, but still an overkill, and now he has a killing spree. Can you please check him out, Genius? I would love to see this guy. He is making a ridiculous stand.
And that's the type of play that's going to set you apart in the free-for-all from everyone else. Furious picking up a clutch overkill. He was already in the lead.
Oh no, he got duped.
Extended his series, or extended, I should say, his lead by 4 kills. And now he's going up actually against Tito Matic, who I believe is in 2nd place. Extending his kill now to 5 up. And your pick, Scott, Playa Joe, not doing so hot. This is what we talk about. He seems to be falling behind the pack here.
8th place isn't exactly first, but it is somewhat close.
Yeah, 7 spots away. Not that close, especially not in this game, but this is the kind of strategy you're going to see. You're going to see Playa Joe, he's really got to keep his head in the game, otherwise he's going to be out of it immediately, and that's a horrible mindset to be in. And here we see Tito Matic, someone we've seen a few times at these Bic Flex free-for-alls.
Triple, trip
And
skis.
he's going for the
There's
trips.
the triple. Will he get the overkill on Flamehead? He barely misses the grenade. The crowd is so upset, and so am I.
Tito, though, making his move, now only 2 kills down from the leader, Furious. And we can see now that the top players are starting to make a little bit of moves ahead of the pack. We're starting to see about 3 players start to pull away from the rest of the squad.
Jam Kitty gets denied, but we're jumping back on board with Furious, whose 5-kill lead has been reduced to a 1-kill lead, and he is just not catching a break. Looking around here, it's just utter chaos, like I stated. It's so expected. We are only 4 minutes in, Chris. I thought it's at least been 6.
In free-for-all, you gotta have tough skin. There's gonna be times when you spawn and you immediately get taken out and die and you can't do anything about it. You gotta be able to roll with the punches. You gotta think. Every time you spawn, you want a positive attitude. And as soon as you start letting those negative thoughts creep in your head, it's gonna be much harder to do well.
Yeah, that was definitely my biggest problem. I have way too big of an ego to be dealing with losing kills just like that. Just getting your kill stolen is so frustrating, you know?
Unfortunately, both of our picks now in last place, Scott.
Awesome. High five.
Yeah, we
Yep.
won our top picks, you know, where they're on the other end of what we thought they'd be, but at least they're together. And you see Campy now, another player we have seen in the free-for-alls before, making his move top gold. And Scott, I want to wonder, do you think holding top gold is going to be the best thing in this free-for-all?
I don't. I personally, if I were to play this, I would definitely focus on staying at the base and just baiting people going to top middle, going to the landing, just like Campy's doing. Excellent job picking up that kill, cutting the lead by 6, but I would definitely stay right around the landings and the base. But then again, you know, top gold isn't a bad position. It's just, it's heavily flooded.
Everyone who spawns usually makes their way up in that direction. You can see Campy with a filthy 5-shot right there, getting a clean kill. And in that life, you could see he didn't shoot at people across the map unless he knew they were a 1-shot and he was going to get the kill. He didn't want to waste the ammo. And that's another huge thing about free-for-alls, kill stealing.
We have a new leader. It is Flamehead, and behind him is Furious and Tito Matic. Only separated by 1 kill as Tito is going to be searching for the kill. He spots Flamehead. Now it's a 3-way tie for first, and he's going to kick down Furious. Still a 2-way tie for first, and what's his face? Flamehead is just 1 kill behind. So much going on.
Good old what's-his-face doing big things,
Yeah,
according
you
to
know?
Scott. And you can see Furious now taking the lead. Ooh.
Oh, no, he doesn't
back.
get it. But regardless, he stays alive. Will he get it? No, he won't.
Tito tying it up. But we see the 3-man pack now at the top. They're starting to extend their lead kind of over the rest of the crew. And I think that we're going to see this as the game goes on. These 3 players are probably going to keep their streaks alive, and we're going to see them come down to a really, I hope it comes down to some intense moments at the end of the match.
Well, right now, Tito Matic has a 3-kill lead. I would love to see what he is doing. Make that a 5-kill lead as he picks up a triple, is engaging in it, and good call, Genius. Stay on Flamehead because he just picked up that assist. That's going to matter if he loses this, because then he can say, well, at least I got a lot of assists.
That's not what you're looking for, Sky. You don't want assists. Assists are the most annoying statistic, especially in a free-for-all. It just means you weaken someone up, freshen them up real quick for another player to shoot across the map and take your kill. But that's the kind of play that you have to do in order to win the free-for-all. We just saw it from Tito Matic. Triple kills can really separate you, and sometimes it really comes down to luck. You might get a beautiful spawn right behind a group of players fighting. And you know, the game, the Halo gods sometimes shine down upon certain players.
Yep. Now, what just dawned on me as something we've never spoken about in our Bic Flex 4 free-for-all is free-for-all have always been chaotic and just craziness all throughout. But with Reach, we have implemented Sprint, Chris. So how are players going to be using Sprint in this free-for-all?
Players are going to be mostly using the Sprint to get away from other opposing members and also to get into places of positions of power. In a free-for-all, you know, you're not really thinking, there's no sort of objective except to get the most kills possible. So you don't really have to think about where you're sprinting to. When you spawn, you want to sprint to where the most action is or where you think you're going to be able to find an easy kill, an easy pickup, and you're not going to really worry about the repercussions.
Checking out Playa Joe here, spawning, getting punched in the face as DMR's all over the place, but he finishes it. That's what I'm talking about. Almost gets a double kill, but he is he's got about half of the first kills plays team, or kills lead.
The game is, we're over halfway done this game. We were actually 30 seconds over the halfway mark, but there's still 7 minutes left to play. There are time for these players to start coming back or making a move in the rankings. But right now we can see the top players. Actually, now we're starting to see a more solidified ranking. These top 3 players really aren't starting to run away with it. The pack definitely catching up.
Yep, Tito Matic has regained control, tied with Furious, and Campy is right there. This is going to be a 3-way battle coming down to these last 6 minutes, Chris. Who do you favor here? I mean, everyone's just struggling, just getting a kill every life.
It seems Tito and Furious are both in there, but Campy actually now in 3rd place with 32 kills right behind the leader. But Tito just seems very solid in just picking up a kill every time he spawns.
Tito doing a good job jumping on board with Furious. He is just going to get melted as soon as he hits the gold lift. Not the best decision, but let's stay on board with him. He is only down by 3 kills. That is simply a triple kill.
One thing I want to mention, we see the player's face in the bottom left-hand corner, but underneath that face, those players don't see themselves. They have a radar that's going to be telling them any motion going on within a certain area around their bodies. So that guy who ported, they knew he was coming. That's why he got melted so hard. And the radar is just so important when kind of trying to outthink your opponent and maybe outmaneuver him.
Furious definitely looks young. I would like to know how old he is, especially being on this main stage. Such a young face to see.
Sometimes with these younger players, pressure's really going to come into effect. I mean, these kids, they're not used to being on the main stage, Scott. They're not used to a lot of people out in the stands watching them play. And it's got to be a lot of pressure. I remember my first time being out there.
Oh,
you don't want to mess up. You don't want the crowd to see you mess up. You know, you're kind of, exactly, it's nerve-wracking. But some of these players respond really well to this type of pressure.
Tito Matic solidifying himself as the 2-kill leader of this, as he's going to be taken down by Robin Bra. Flamehead just getting taken down as well, and Furious is still alive, but still a 2-kill lead now for Tito Matic. He is holding on to this lead. He's definitely practiced for this, Chris.
It seems that he has been working on his free throws.
Oh,
Tito
what
Matic,
a strafe.
Ooh, giving him the business
Yeah,
right
the little
there.
short strafe, dodge your head, move your shoulders.
But as you can see, yeah, he was definitely been working on it, and now he's got a decent amount of lead. We see Campy, though, 5 kills behind, but Tito, it just seems every time he spawns, he's picking up some kills, and if he gets a kill for every death, he's going to win this free for all.
Great point, Chris. He is up by 4 kills. I had to do some quick math. I was pausing there for a second. He's taken down bottom middle after chasing a kill. Campy, this is your time to shine. No, he is dead. Furious, this is your time to shine. You need to cut this lead as Tito gets melted off the spawn. Not the best spawn.
I think, Scott, this might be the closest free-for-all we have actually seen yet for all the players. We have 3 guys really near the top of their rankings, and a few players that near the end of the game can definitely make a move.
Oh.
And Flamehead actually jammed Kitty coming from across the map to steal it. And Flamehead, wasn't he in 3rd just a second ago?
Yes, he was, Chris. I don't know what happened to him, but Tito Matic just laying down the business. 6-kill lead. It seems like as soon as the 5-minute mark left remaining has approached, the tie in first place just pulls away ridiculously. Do the nerves get to the players when it comes down to the wire?
Unfortunately, with free-for-all, especially a time game like this, we see there's 3:30 left. Certain players have got to be thinking, uh-oh, I really might not have a shot to actually win this, especially if you're down for a bunch of kills. And unfortunately, they might end up feeding. They don't mean to, obviously, but they might end up feeding if they're not really paying attention. Some of the top players. And this is where Tito and Campy and Furious, the top 3 players right now, need to be kind of focused. They need to be looking around the map for certain players so to make sure they don't pick up kills. So, you know, you're going to see Furious trying to find Tito around the map, get him down, and not allow him to pick up some easy kills.
There's no real strategy, only certain routes that players choose to take in hopes to get more kills. It's really based completely on your spawn. You are not going to see a member camp. And Fierce taking out Tito Matic, which is awesome because he's ahead of him. But Tito Matic has 49 kills, Chris. The next highest is 43. Wow, he's using the needle rifle. I love this. We always talk about the needle rifle and how it's actually more beneficial to use, or could be more beneficial to use, because it's easier to get those long-range headshots.
I want to throw it out. I think he messed up and chose the wrong loadout right there. You can see immediately switching back to the DMR. But we've seen this in free-for-alls. Tito Matic up now by 7 kills, starting to really pull away. Campy and Furious, the only 2 there. And he just picking up easy kills. I don't know if these guys are looking at their radar. Did he not notice he was right next to him?
Yeah, not right next to him. All he had to do was press right bumper, B, left trigger, whatever your setout is. and he missed it. But Tito Matic, commanding lead right now, 1:50. He has 54 kills. What will he end on? My guess is going to be about 64-ish.
It's a possibility. I wonder, I think the last record was around 63 or 64 set last event.
Yep.
So he does have a chance to break it, but he's got to be feeling good right now. He's up by 9 kills. And I think what his job for the rest of the game is going to be is to find that guy right there, Campy, and not allow him to pick up kills. That is not what he wanted to have happen. He probably wasn't sure that was Campy, but I think what we're going to see is every time Tito Matic getting a fight with him, he's going to start running away from Campy.
Campy just trying to engage it, but he is still down by 7 kills as Tito Matic is just getting blessed by the gods of Halo and just getting perfect spawns, using them to the fullest potential as he picks up a double kill off the spawns. Campy doing his best, but he's going to be taken down. Ring 2, not looking good for him. Please go back on board with our leader as we only have 63 seconds remaining in this game.
And an 8-kill lead for Tito Matic. And I think he just keeps, I keep watching his screen, Scott, and he keeps spawning, and he keeps getting a kill somehow.
Yep.
Every time it's almost like a one-shot, runs out in front of his aimer right for him. Obviously putting himself in great spots to get these cleanup kills, but at the same time using the map wisely. Like I said, play a Joe right there. No, he does not get the double as he gets melted by the map. But a 9-kill lead with 36 seconds to go has got to be looking in a strong position and feeling really good right now.
30 seconds remaining. Will he break the 60-kill mark? I hope so, because I predict him at 64. He engages in NYC Show. Not the best angle. NYC Show makes him pay. 9 kills from second place. Second place really has to put it on. He has 15 seconds to work with, or else Tito Matic will be running home with this one as he gets 60. Going for 61, and Playa Joe barely lives. Tito Matic will be taking this one. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. There is our champion, Tito Matic, taking the Bic Flex 4 free-for-all.
And we're going to look at the stats here. Obviously, there's really only one statistic line that matters, and that's Tito Matic with 60 kills and 52 deaths. We talked about it, getting a kill for almost every death. That's the way you win a free-for-all. And Tito Matic, he has been here before and finally getting his win in the Bic Flex 4 before. And we're going to throw it down to Shibby, down on the floor with Tito.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Guys, give it up again for Tito Matic. Come on, right over here. All right, Tito Matic, finally got your win. Congratulations, my friend. I've actually got a special treat. I got a Bic Flex 4 girl coming up here to give you your very own Bic Flex 4 Elite jersey, which means you're now crowned the 4th Bic Flex 4 Elite, joining Pete Zite, Super Straight Sick, and Dream Crusher. He's scoping you out, man. He's got an eye on you. So a big special shout out goes out to our friends at Bic Shavers for making all this possible. Make sure you guys go out and try the new 4-blade Bic Flex 4 shaver. Bic's best shave for men, that's right. All right, and tune in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night for our championship Sunday night matches. Have a good night. Give it up one more time.
Awesome job right there from Tito, just dominating that whole match. And that is going to do it for us tonight. Chris, do you have anything left to say?
Once again, thank you to Bic sponsor for providing the free-for-all. And again, congratulations to Tito Matic for playing an amazing game. But tomorrow, Scott, we have Championship Sunday.
You know what that means, right?
Winners bracket finals.
No, I meant we're getting up at 10 a.m. to broadcast the first match. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We will be here. We will be in these seats at 9:55. We hope everyone joins us. Until then, get some sleep. We got a big day tomorrow. Championship Sunday.